Hello everyone, it's you know who it is. The next Ice Cube album is the fourth solo. It is Lethal Injection. It was released on December 7th, 1993. As we all know, Lethal Injection is Ice Cube's first attempt at the G-Funk sound, which was just that the G-Funk hip hop based genre as well was predominant on the West Coast, and it's one reason why the East Coast started to lose the power. I could compare this album to Eminem's Encore because it saw the toned down content that was found earlier on. It's kind of him pondering gangster rap. There's not a lot of gangsta-ish themes on here. And the social, political content is really... There's not significantly less and less of it. This album is like I said before, it's his attempt at the G-Funk sound, or like Dr. Dre's The Chronic, and Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style. You know. Lethal Injection debuted at number 5 on the Billboard 200. And it eventually went platinum, I believe. And then it's 12 tracks long. The shot pretty much talks about, get you all hyped up for the album. Really Doe, I don't really understand Really Doe. They're talking about just pretty much him rambling. Ghetto Bird talks about how he's fed up with the police choppers always harassment of police choppers. You Know How We Do It is that's like pretty much like a standalone track. Pretty much talks about how we do it, how we bang and stuff. Cave B talks about white women. KB talks about white women who pursue black men who are financially successful as a trophy for them to use. Bop Gun One Nation samples the hit single. Examples the hit single One Nation Under a Groove. It features George Clinton. And the term Bop Gun was most popularized by Parliament and George Clinton in the 1977 song Bop Gun Endangered Species. It is shot at funkless people and fills their hearts with funk and enlightenment from false ideology. From George Clinton's Funk Cyclopedia. What Can I Do talks about how it's been a few years, I got locked up, it's just, once again, the relevant subjects I don't get, kind of. Lil AG talks about a brother who follows the life, who talks about petty crime. He tells the tales of a young adolescent who follows his older brother into a life of petty crime with little hope. Yeah, pretty much talking about a caller. Make It Rough, Make It Smooth with KD. Pretty much it's kind of a little battle between him and KD about being rough and being smooth. Down for Whatever, it's kind of, talking about how him and his people are down for whatever. Enemy talks about how, why should we shake our hands with the enemy when they did us wrong? I guess they could call that a relevant subject. When I Get to Heaven, he does take some controversial stance against Christians and Catholics and everyone else. Production was handled by, once again, by Sir Jinx, someone called Derek McDowell and Lay Law, Quincy... handled the Quincy Jones III. Someone, Brian G, 8AX Unit, Madness For Real, and I guess that's production. Lyrics, it's kind of toned down. It's very toned down from what his first album was for. Half star. Production, for his first attempt at G-Funk, very good. Very good first attempt. That's the star. Originality is not really that original. He kind of still biting off, but he's still trying to be original about it. Stars. The message of the album, it's I kind of don't get the message of Lethal Injection. It's like he's like dosing himself up on G-Funk. I guess that's what the whole point is. So I guess that's half. And quality, the album presents very good quality. Very good for a first attempt at G-Funk. Lethal Injection gets a 3.5 out of 5 stars. But don't forget, it's still a good album. And you kind of want to look into it. This has been album reviews. The next video will be up in a little bit. Thank you.